Solution of glucose in water. Glucose is the solute, water is the solvent. It's given here molar mass of glucose, that is molar mass of solute given in the question, that is Wm2. 7.2 gram of glucose, that is W2, mass of solute. 100 gram water, mass of solvent W1, Kf of water is given. We need to calculate the freezing point of the solution. We know the equation is depression of freezing point delta Tf is equal to Kf into molality. Let's determine molality first. Molality is equal to W2 into 1000 divided by M2 into W1. Substitute all the values. W2 is given as 7.2 into 1000 divided by molar mass 180 into W1 100 gram. Substituting this, you will get 7.2 divided by 180. 7.2 into 10, you will get 72. 72 by 180. It's equal to, on solving it by 9, 8 times. Here 20. 8 by 20 again cancel by 2. 4 by 10. 4 by 10 equal to 0.4. Substitute here for molality and Kf. Kf value is 1.86 into molality 0.4. The answer is 0.744 is the answer. Now we know that delta Tf is equal to Tf0 minus Tf, which is equal to 0.744. Now we know that Tf0, that is freezing point of pure water. Freezing point of pure water is 0 degrees Celsius. 0 degrees Celsius minus Tf is equal to 0.744. So Tf will be equal to negative 0.744 degree Celsius is the answer. So our correct answer is option A. Option A is the correct answer. Now the second question, vapor pressure of the solution. Vapor pressure of the solution we need to calculate. Here it is also given in the question, in the passage, vapor pressure of pure water. Vapor pressure of water is given as 0.024. So this is vapor pressure of the pure solvent, that is P10. Now you need to calculate P1, vapor pressure of the solution, that is P1. P10 given, P1 you need to calculate. We know the relation, relative lowering of vapor pressure. The equation is P10 minus P1 divided by P10. This is relative lowering of vapor pressure, which is equal to X2. With this, X2 mole fraction of the solute can be written as N2 divided by N1. N1 plus N2 actually in the denominator, that N2 in the denominator can be neglected for dilute solutions. And expanding N2. N2 we know that W2 by M2 divided by W1 by M1, because number of mole equal to mass by molar mass. Now substitute all the values given in the question. P10 P10 is given in the question as 0.024 minus P1 we need to calculate divided by 0.024 is equal to W2, mass of the solute, 7.2. 7.2 divided by M2, molar mass 180, divided by W1, that is 100 gram, by molar mass of water. What is molar mass of water? 18. We will get it as 7.2 divided by 180 into 18 by 100. So this 180 and 18 10 times, and so you will get the answer as 7.2 divided by 1000. You will get the answer 0.0072. Right hand side is solved as 0.0072. On the left side we have 0. This is our left hand side, 0.024 minus P1 is equal to, take the denominator part to the right side. So what do we get? 0.0072 multiplied by 0.024. This is equal to 0.001728. So P1 will be equal to P1, negative P1, we take it as positive P1, that is P1 is taken to the right side. So this part is taken to the left side. So what do we get? 0.024 minus 0.0001728, which is equal to 0.0238. Vapor pressure of the solution, atmosphere. This is the answer. 0238 is the correct answer. Option C is the vapor pressure of the solution. Now the question number 3. Question number 3, you need to determine freezing point of 5% solution of cane sugar. Molar mass. Here there is a mistake in the question. It's not 392. Molar mass of cane sugar is not 392, 342 gram. So this is a similar question of the first one. The freezing point of the solution we need to calculate. That is TF of sugar solution we need to calculate here. 5% cane sugar. 5% cane sugar mean mass of sugar W2. Sugar in water solution. Mass of sugar is 5 gram. Mass of solvent water is 95 gram. That is in 100 gram 5% sugar solution in water means in 100 gram solution 5 gram sugar 95 gram water is the meaning. So mass of solute 5 gram, mass of water 95 gram. And now we can use the equation delta TF is equal to TF into molality. The molality delta TF, this is not TF, KF. KF into molality. KF value is given in the question as 1.86. Molality is equal to W2 into 1000 divided by M2 into W1. Substituting all the values, 1.86 into W2 5 gram, 1000 divided by molar mass is 342 into W1, that is 95 gram. Substituting these, we get the answer 0.286. Delta TF is equal to 0.286. We know delta TF is equal to TF0 minus TF is equal to 0.286 degree Celsius. TF0 we know 0 degree Celsius. 0 minus TF is equal to 0.286. So TF will be equal to negative 0.286 degree Celsius. The answer is not there in the option. The correct answer is negative 0.286 degree Celsius. Now question number 4. Vapor pressure of PR liquid A is 40 mm at 30 pressure. Vapor pressure of pure liquid A is 40 millimeter mercury at 300 Kelvin. This portion has been cleared off. Vapor pressure of pure liquid A is 40 millimeter mercury. And the vapor pressure of the liquid in solution with liquid B is 32 millimeter mercury. You need to calculate this is the question that part is cleared off. Calculate the mole fraction. What do you want to calculate here? Calculate the mole fraction of A in the solution obeying Rolle's law. So what is given here? You can see it's given here vapor pressure of pure A is given. Vapor pressure of pure A, how to write? P0A is given 40 millimeter mercury. Now the vapor pressure of this liquid in the solution, vapor pressure of A in the solution means PA. Vapor pressure of A in the solution will be given as 32 millimeter mercury. That is what is given in the question. P0A, vapor pressure of pure A, 40 millimeter mercury. Vapor pressure of A in the solution, PA, is also given 32 millimeter mercury. And it is also given, it obey Rolle's law. So what is the mole fraction of A? XA. Mole fraction of XA we need to calculate. We know the Rolle's law. PA is equal to P0A into XA. We need to calculate XA. PA and P0 are given here. XA will be equal to PA divided by P0A. Substitute PA. PA is given as 32. 32 divided by 40. The value will be 32, 40. If you divide by 4, you will get 8 here. 10 in the denominator. 8 by 10, that is 0.8. Is the correct answer. Option C. 0.8 is the mole fraction of A in the solution. Now the fifth question. To observe an elevation of boiling point of 0.05 degrees Celsius, the amount of solute to be added to 100 gram of water. So what is given here? Elevation of boiling point is given. Delta TB is given as 0.05 degrees Celsius. The amount of solute we need to calculate, W2, to be added to 100 gram water, that is W1, 100 gram. Molar mass of the solute is given M2, 100 gram. So we write the equation delta TB is equal to Kb into molality. Kb is given in the question 0.5. Substitute, then if you expand molality, Kb into molality is equal to W2 into 1000 divided by M2 into W1. Substitute all the values given. Kb is 0.5 into W2 we need to calculate into 1000 divided by M2. Molar mass of the solute 100 into W1, that's also 100. Delta TB is given in the question as 0.05, that is also substituted in this equation. So W2 will be equal to, from this equation, W2 will be equal to 0.05 into 100 cross multiply divided by 0.5 into 1000. Right? So this 1000 and this 100 and this 10 get cancelled. So what do we get here in the numerator? 0.05 into 10, that is 0.5. 0.5 divided by 0.5, the answer is 1. So what is the mass of the solute? 1 gram. W2 1 gram. That is 200 gram water. If 1 gram of the solute is added, you will get the, observe this elevation of boiling point. So the answer is option C, 1 gram.